Thank you for tuning in. My name is Court. I am the founder and owner of Generational Wealth. In this video, we will go over trading New York session. So, to begin, first you need to understand the basics of the daily market structure. So, the basics of the daily cycle structure would be our Asian session, then our London breakout, and then our New York reversal. To go back into our Asian consolidation. So that is the sum of our daily cycle structure. So to trade the New York session is a session I actually like to trade. You need to understand the daily cycle structure. You need to understand and identify Asian session as well as London session in order to trade New York session. So let's take a look. Right now we're here on the 1 hour time frame on USD Swiss franc. I actually got a couple of New York reversals placed on the chart right now with this blue vertical line here. So let's go over that quick. So again, this blue line here represents the opening of New York session. So to better understand when the opening of the New York session start, it is you take your measuring tool, go to your session breaks. If you do not have these enabled, you need to enable these under the settings. At your session breaks from the 15 hours in will be the opening of your London session. New York session. So 15 hours from the session breaks would be the opening of your New York. So let's take a look. So in this case, I'm going to draw our Asian so we can see it. Our Asian consolidation in this green box here. And then I'll also draw our London breakout here. And then we also got our New York reversal. And the same, move that, didn't mean to move that. The same daily structure right here. Asian session, it's our London breakout to our New York reversal. Okay. Let's see, that was London was 50 pips, and then we moved back up for another 50 pips for New York reversal. So this here is the sum of Asian consolidation, London breakout, and then our New York reversal. So on this video, we're focusing on New York session, trading New York. So like I said before, this blue line indicates the opening of our London session. So London, of our New York session. So Now, one thing to understand and to know about New York session when trading it is that London session or New York session tends to be the reversal, or it can be a retracement move. So that's the thing about trading New York session. You're going to get either a reversal for your New York opening, or you're going to get a retracement entry. And I'll show you here in a second. Another thing to consider as well as when trading New York session or even London session is that you want to look for that trade entry and opportunity an hour before or after the opening of these sessions. So let's take a look at the opening here on this chart of New York session. So perfect Asian consolidation, London breakout, perfect entry once New York opens. Now, we know London session breaks out in one direction. New York will reverse that in the opposite direction. So as we see a perfect example here, as New York opened up, let me draw London on here, the vertical line for London so you can see that. How perfect it was. This pink line represents London. So you see this candle here is when London session opened and it started to break out of this Asian consolidation. And then the blue line indicates New York opening, where it actually was our opportunity to trade the opening of New York. And that was a perfect entry right here. Perfect entry, perfect opening once New York opened up for a perfect setup. So again, the next day, trading this. Here we got New York opened up for a retracement right here. It gave us a retracement entry to get in for a continuation right here. Now this was a little late, a couple hours late behind, and most likely a news event will induce this move here. But as well, we see a perfect zone here going on as well. Another confluence zone to take this trade. But as I said before, New York gives us a reversal entry, or it's going to give us that retracement. In this case right here, this was our retracement buy right here to get in for New York for that small move for the continuation. Now, next day, right here, New York reversal, New York session opened up here, blue line, perfect information, second leg information. Also stop hunting the previous high of the day here with a perfect New York opening information to reverse the market for opening of New York. Next day, we have a continuation retracement for opening of New York. New York opened up. You can see right here, I'll just check this over. You can see our Asian consolidation here. And then you see our London, our opening of London right here broke out. It broke out. And then our opening of New York was here for the retracement for the continuation. Of course, we see this zone here as well. So like I said, New York will give you that reversal pattern like it did here, or it can be that retracement like it did here or here. So we have two reversals, and then you have a retracement as well for a continuation. But like I said, you can trade these, but you want to understand the daily cycle structure. You want to be able to identify where's your zones, your take profit zones, uh, as well, because you need to know where price could possibly move, so you know when to take profit as well. Trading these daily cycle structure in the opening of New York session. Again, right here, another day, New York session opened up with a perfect entry to the downside. Another confluence, we got our Asian session. London start to break out to the upside. So that's when our confluence, when London breaks out, New York likes to reverse the opposite direction. So there we go again for that New York reversal. Here we go again. London session broke to the high of this. London session broke to the high before it dropped, and New York reversed it. This is an interesting setup right here, because it made information off the previous high. Let's mark London on here really quick so you can see that. London session opened up and then shot to the high of that and reversed. New York opened and shot the market back up. See, the thing about trading is you have to understand, like I said, you have to understand the market structure and where prices moving as well to trade this. Otherwise, you'll be a little confused. But then again, you also have to place your Asian, your London, New York session on here to see when it's happening. We got our London breakout, New York reversal to the upside. Then again, another one here, New York entry. Our London broke down to the downside. Perfect New York entry. Next day, we got a stop hunt to the high. Stop hunt that high of the previous day here. Right here, opening of New York session, New York reversal, perfect. And then again, we got a nice little a nice little Asian session playing out here again. Right here, pink line indicates our opening of London. As you see, London broke out of Asian consolidation. New York session opened up, blue line, perfect entry for the sale. So then, guys, I just wanted to show you this because you can do this on any pair. Go back and just back test the opening of New York session or just the opening of London. This will help you understand the daily cycle structure and do the same thing for Asian. Go through and identify Asian session only so you can get a better understand of how London session moves. And each pair is different, each pair is different on how it moves, but overall, they're all doing this same market structure. Asian consolidation, London breakout to the New York reversal. So you can trade this, and I prefer and recommend trading the daily cycle structure on the 15-minute time frame. Here we're on that 1 hour time frame, just to kind of go through it. But a lot of these will get more precise entries looking at the 15-minute time frame. So you want to look at the 15-minute time frame to get that better entry, a more precise entry on when you see, to understand exactly what's happening. So to reiterate, trading New York session will be your reversal. Your New York session will be your reversal or either your retracement. Go through, back test this on any pair, your favorite pair, and just place these blue vertical lines on your chart at the opening of New York session. And then do the same thing for London. Get an understanding of this structure and how it works. And this will improve your skills. Thanks for watching.